Please remain standing for the presentation of the colors by the Northeast High School JROTC, the singing of the national anthem by our Southwest Honors Ensemble, directed by Mrs. Catherine Butler, and the Pledge of Allegiance led by Shani Lal. Please remain standing until the colors have been retired.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may now be seated. Please join me in welcoming our Chief of Schools, Board of Education member, and Vice Chair County Commissioner from District 1. Please stand and be recognized. Also, please welcome our Southwest High School administrative staff and Teacher of the Year. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you for joining our celebration. You may be seated. Parents, faculty, and staff, Southwest family members and friends, and most importantly, the class of 2021, I would like to welcome you to today's ceremony. I would like to ask everyone at this time to please sign out of your TikTok and Facebook accounts, silence your cell phones, electronic devices, and small children as to not disturb the ceremony. To my friends of the Southwest class of 2021, I welcome you to the celebration of your school efforts. I am so proud to be in front of you for this traditional ceremony. As we have been slowly coming out of this pandemic, I know it has been easy for some and not so easy for others to get back to normalcy. I wanted to make sure I made each and every one of you feel comfortable. With that being said, I brought my Bitmoji with me to meet all of your needs, since I know you all are so used to recognizing many of us in this manner. Now, you have worked long and hard at the ranch, and I am extremely proud of your accomplishments in reaching this milestone. I hope that after tonight's recognition, you will take this evening or this weekend to eat, worship, and celebrate with your closest family members, who we also honor today. They are your strongest supporters. Family and friends, we thank you. Our school is very fortunate to have quality administrators to assist students and teachers daily. Thank you to Mrs. Barnum, Dr. Monell, and Mr. Miller for your service to Southwest Guilford High School. We are also so very fortunate to have Coach Chrisman, our amazing athletic director, with us, who made sure we never missed a beat related to our athletic programs, even through this pandemic. I want to specifically thank our senior counselors, Shelley Campbell, Kendra Graham, Jalissa Graves, and Janet Hudgens, for the hundreds of hours they have spent helping you stay organized and focused, applying for schools and scholarships. With their assistance, your efforts have literally paid off, with your class receiving to date with nearly $7.2 million in scholarships. I also want to thank Miss Emily Wright, Mr. Derek Anderson, Mrs. Zenaida Flores, Mrs. Deidre Farmer, and Mrs. Janelle McIver, as they have worked tirelessly in guiding you and following up on your progress over the last 4 years, and especially this last semester, let alone these past few weeks and weekends. Many of you here today are because of their devotion to you and to Southwest Guilford High School. I would also like to recognize our 2021 Teacher of the Year, Mrs. Michelle Lovett. Ms. Lovett has been one of the many teacher leaders who often put on the problem-solving cap, assisting many of us through this past year. A big thank you to Ms. Stephanie Powell, Ms. Christine Fry, and Mrs. Gail Powell, and the rest of the graduation committee, who have worked very hard to provide you the quality and dignified ceremony you deserve. Last, I would like to thank the entire staff of Southwest Guilford High School. You have been blindsided by a pandemic that has caused you to completely transform your delivery of instruction while meeting the various needs of parents and students, who also had to learn the many new technology platforms. In addition to that, you have invested an overwhelming additional number of hours in comparison to previous years. You have learned where to find the best rated, least expensive blue lens reading glasses, creating that near perfect replica of yourself through a Bitmoji, and have built up even more confidence to routinely remind the administrative team when we are on mute in a faculty meeting, or that our presentation of our computer screen has yet to show up. Thank you for putting up with our learning curve as well. I am sure you will agree we have transformed so much over the last 15 months, and I just wanted to take a moment to say I am very proud of you, how you once again have put each and every one of these young people in front of everything else. Thank you again. At this time, I would like to recognize the seniors with a cumulative 4.0 or higher grade point average. Would the honor graduates please stand? Thank you. It is also worth noting that your senior class has 175 members who are graduating cum laude, magna cum laude, or summa cum laude. Southwest Guilford High School and Guilford County Schools believes in providing service back to the community. This belief is strongly embraced at Southwest Guilford High School. At this time, would the seniors who have earned a Service Learning Exemplary Award or Service Learning Diploma please stand? Thank you. In all, the senior class completed 6,500 hours of service learning. 11 students earned their Service Learning Exemplary Award since their freshman year, and 26 students earned their Service Learning Diploma with at least 186 hours over 4 years. 10 of your peers completed over 200 service learning hours. Congratulations and thank you for your hard work and service to our community. At this time, I would like to recognize the Southwest seniors who are entering the military. Please stand when I call your name. Denisha Harris, Dante Merritt, Kadir Reed, Jamal Winchester, and Imaje Strickland, Army. Jermaine Malavet and Keith Tippett, Navy. Matthew Malpass and Murphy Riggs, Air Force. Thang Lian, Jade Williams, Marines. Braxton Brown, Eric Balkema, ROTC Army. If we have any guests in our audience who are currently serving or have served in our military, would you please rise? On behalf of Southwest Guilford High School and Guilford County Schools, I would like to thank you for your service. Students, I am sure you will agree with me that this pandemic came at us hard, and it caused us to be very limited in what we could and could not do, whether it was due to the governor's or local health department's restrictions. The understanding, generosity, and caring hearts of this class and its families is something I am very proud of. So many of your parents and community partners have reached out to me over the course of this last semester to find alternate ways in celebrating your class. I hope you all take a moment to assist me in celebrating, thanking these wonderful people for their contributions this past year to give you some additional memories you can now hold on to. Over the past 4 years, I have watched your cowboy and cowgirl successes in the classroom, on the field, on the stage, at work, in our community, and each other's lives. While our 4 years came to a halt in March of 2020, we were able to return to the classrooms upon your choice, and we gave it one more shot to finish up the year right, where many of you started in August 2017. I really do have so many memories to share, but I'll never forget Will Watson uniting opponents at a swim meet, cheering each other on. Destiny Zimmerman taking ownership of your media center alongside Mrs. Hunt while receiving and distributing the exorbitant amount of technology supplies that no one could possibly fathom. And how about Mustafa Al-Muhayden taking the City of High Point Leadership Award home? I will never forget the many students that simply greeted me with a smile and hello. Watching your athletic events, activities in the classrooms, and seeing you out in the community has also filled my memories and my heart. Graduates, I look forward to hearing of your future success stories. With continued hard work, you are destined for greatness. What many may not recognize is that I am the luckiest principal in the world to have the honor of seeing you walk into our building to start your high school career, and then after this past year, be the one to shake your hand or fist bump, congratulating you for all you have overcome and accomplished. As I have reiterated each Sunday in my messages, and always remember this, we are resilient, we are cowboy strong, and we are always. Thank you. Now, a piece from our honors vocal ensemble directed by Miss Catherine Butler. It is now my honor to present to you our 2021 Southwest Guilford High School salutatorian, Shani Lal. Shani finished her high school career with a 4.71 GPA. I would like to ask the parents of Shani, please stand and be recognized.
Welcome, friends, families, faculties, and circles with initials on teams. Oh, I mean my classmates. Graduates, you may not know me, but I am Shani Lal. To say that reaching this day was easy would be the biggest understatement of the century. We all came in as anxious freshmen scared to use the bathroom in the C building. And right when we started to get the hang of things, we encountered challenging courses and exams, whether it was AP World or the horrific English 2 EOC as sophomores. Junior year zoomed by, quite literally. Most of us have been waiting for senior year since we were naive freshmen. Whether we were giddy to dress up as senior citizens for Spirit Week, stand in the front of the student sections at football games, or just dance at prom, we all had an ideal image of what we wanted our senior year to look like. Unfortunately, we weren't able to have a normal senior year. I mean, look around. Who would have imagined that we'd all be here today wearing masks? But we are here. We are here standing today stronger than we have ever been before. Our loss of a normal senior year has truly taught us the essence and importance of spending time with your friends and family and really cherishing the moments we have together. It has made us stronger and more innovative as we continue to find new ways to achieve our goals. Let's all give a huge round of applause for making it to this day. As we all sit here next to each other, let's look back at some of the accomplishments of the class of 2021. Some have accomplished state champion titles, others have attended Black Lives Matter protests, while others have demonstrated clout and fame through TikTok. Yes, Rachel Hurt, I'm talking about you. Our accomplishments are a result of our efforts, as well as the support from our amazing staff, friends, and families. I just wanted to give a huge thank you to all of the staff members and teachers who have guided us to reaching this day. Today is as much theirs as it is ours. Classmates, I encourage you to thank the faculty and staff for shaping us and getting us ready for the real world. I would specifically like to thank Ms. Bratton, Ms. Cannon, Ms. Fry, Ms. Lovett, Ms. Powell, Mr. Wesney, and Mr. Wood for always taking the time to help me grow as a student. I would also like to thank Coach Murphy for recognizing my potential beyond the classroom and helping me truly be shiny on the tennis courts, pun intended. I would like to thank my peers and my friends at Southwest for all of the everlasting memories, and I would like to thank my siblings, Anshul, Chandni, and Lakshi for always supporting me, and of course my baby brother Ishal for always putting a smile on my face. But most of all, I owe my success in this day to my parents, as they have taught me that hard work is true success. Watching them overcome obstacles, no matter how big they are, has taught me to approach situations with a positive attitude and persevere. Graduates, we are making history today. And as we all go along our separate ways, I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. And now, class of 2021, let us welcome the next chapter into our lives. Thank you.
I am proud to introduce our 2021 Southwest Guilford High School valedictorian, Spencer Shores. Spencer finished his high school career with a 4.75 GPA. Would the parents of Spencer please stand and be recognized? Thank you.
Unpredictability is a powerful force. At any given moment, the things we hold closest to our hearts can be taken from us without warning. Whether it be walking into our favorite class or just talking with our friends at lunch, we oftentimes take the smallest, most simplistic things in life for granted. This year, we've all come to understand this. Unpredictability and change are closely intertwined. While change can be scary, change is an opportunity for learning, an opportunity for growth, an opportunity for new beginnings. In today's day and age, it's important to find open doors of opportunity where others may simply see a closed door. The opportunities I've been provided during my time at Southwest have helped me endlessly. I encourage each of you today to thank those around you that helped get you here today. I'd like to extend my own gratitude to Mr. Wesney, Mr. Wood, Ms. Fry, Ms. Chapman, Ms. Cannon, Ms. Powell, as well as the rest of the Southwest staff members for constantly pushing me to be both the best student and the best person that I can possibly be. I'd also like to thank my parents, my family, my friends, and my fellow peers for always supporting me in everything I do. I am forever thankful for you. As each of you take the next big steps in your life, embrace the change that you face. While we can't truly prepare for the unexpected, we can adapt to the inevitable change that comes with it. Though the struggles and obstacles that each and every one of us have faced this year were truly insurmountable, the resilience and perseverance of the class of 2021 has been even greater. So carry this strength, carry this power, carry it with you wherever you may go. Thank you.
It is now time for the awarding of the diplomas. Marshals and ushers, please prepare our graduates. Mr. Marshall Matson and Ms. Kim Irby, please join me up front in welcoming our graduates to the stage. I would like to invite each family to stand at their seats silently when we honor their graduate as they walk across the stage this afternoon. We ask that you do not yell or scream. This will show respect for the next student called, as well as the courtesy that this class has always possessed.
Cassandra Aaliyah Aaron. Maksud Hassan. Ida Awad Aldaher. Kamani Hondrell Albright. Mustafa Muhammad Al-Humaydan. Sarah Muhammad Al-Humaydan. Muna Bassam Ali. Wasan Bassam Ali. Shelby Janelle Allen. Aiden Douglas Allred. Sanaya Leanne Alston. Evelyn Angeles Moran. Ileani Saraminez Aninan. Waquan Emmanuel Armstrong. William LaShawn Armstrong. Shetta Abdelhay Assad. Carmen Rachel Atkins. Niyubawi Artifacts. Leah Addison Ayers. Alexandria Cyan Bailey. Ronnie Howard Baker. Josiah Irie Baldwin. Gia Banger. Stuart Philip Bartlett. Babin Bassnett. Eric Charles John Balcoma. Hennessy Marie Becerra. John George Bello. Bryce Alexander Bennett. Lauren Elise Berg. Caitlin Ann Black. Hamdia Blazovic. Michaela Alexandria Bogan. Grace Albeas Bogoslawski. Zachary Ross Bolin. Nicholas Lee Boutwell. Cassidy Sarah Elizabeth Brady. Ariana Janae Bratton. Piper Elizabeth Brendel. Taj Xavier Brooks. Braxton Kessler Brown. Panina Michelle Brown. Zaria Kiana Brown. Latavia Shanique Bryant. Reese Marianne Burmeister. Bria Leroyal Burnett. DeAnthony Butchie. Juliana Alexandria. Ramos Byerly. Anna Mae Kane. Bear Angelica Calwatan. Lily Mae Campbell. Daniel Thune Kiet Cow. Zachary David Carr. Grady Alexander Castle. John Andrew Cathcart Cunnison. Jocelyn Jalen Sin. Tanya Vanessa Cerna. Joseph Lee Chamberlain. Kai Karina Chapman. Sandeep Batrai Chetri. Kayla Jareth Chirinos Camocha. Emmanuel David Clow. Brent Renard Christian. Hannah Jane Chrisman. Sydney Lorraine Clark. Hannah Jane Clodfelter. Noah Michael Klauser. Cameron Tyler Colazzo. Callie Mariah Conway. Emma Grace Cook. Marie Victoria Cordero Mencia. Claude Cedric Cormack. Abby Lee Cothran. Joshua Ryan Cothran. Charles Gabriel Dagnesis. Caitlin Grace Daly. Jeremiah Centrell Dallas. Smile Darji. Ayana Alexis David. Corey Alexander Davis. Patricia Ann Davis. Tamara Janae Day. Joymi Ruby DeLeon. Lemanuel Devane. Abhinav Kaushik Devarapalli. Nathaniel Corey Diaz. J. Thomas Dixon. Tarja Terafina Ruth Dixon. Robert Jerome Dodd. Yasmin Deanna Douglas. Amin Nazar Dumaray. Thomas Daniel Dunn. Carson Grace Dvorak. Michael Paul Edwards. Daniel Hammond Etheridge. Tucker James Evans. Tristan Peace Farrell. Kiana Nicole Fenton. I'm sorry, Kiana Nicole Fenton. Ryan Thomas Fetzer. Jeremy Figueroa. Laura Valentina Fonseca Garcia. Elijah Xavier Faust. Kendall Avery France. Bryce Matthew Franks. Sydney Ann Frederick. Chelsea Grace Freeman. Sela Grace Frutuoso. Cooper Matthew Gandolfo. Riessa Gautam. Emma Claire Gable. Urijah Zael Gilbert. Audrey Elizabeth Gilloff. Haley Elizabeth Glyford. Evelyn Gonzalez Contreras. Isabella Angelina Gonzalez. Jason Robert Gaucher. Timothy Russell Gould. Kyla Jamie Grant. Courtney Nicole Graves. Jaisha Aaliyah Green. Marlene Gutierrez Diaz. Pedro Enrique Gutierrez Osorio. Bethany Savannah Hairston. Victory Alicia Haney. Donisha Patricia Harris. Ahim Jamel Harris. Emily Welsh Hahn. Bryce Lewis Hayes. Keyshawn Jalen Hayes. Jada Nicole Haynes. Michael Alexander Henderson. Sharon Caroline Henriquez. Bonnie Brooke Hernandez. Elijah Nasir Hightower. Nevaeh Juanita Hill Seawright. Madeline Elizabeth Hogue. Dashawn Hassan Ho. Brandon Cartrell Hobson. Ladarius Mackay Huff. Kara Brooks Howell. Sydney Elizabeth Howell. Rachel Maria Hurt. Alyssa Renee Hutchins. Imerion Tashir Jackson. Jasmine Ivory Jeffcoat. Wuju John. Darius Deron Johnson. Luke O'Neill Johnson. Essence Vashawn Michelle Johnson Dixon. Maurice Jalen Jones. Tamaya LeMay Jones. Elizabeth Lucille Justice. William Simon Kabrib. Arunima Kumareshwaran. Karabuning Kupradit. Denzel Caden Carey. Thomas Andrew Lacey. Rania Laresh. Shiny Law. Olivia Danielle Laszlo. Amar Aman Lemoon. Spencer Thomas Linebeck. Cameron Roan Lewis. Nicholas Wiggins Lewis. Tang Za Lian. Tiana Renee Lilovic. Mariana Renee Lipford. Daquan Amir Little. Ethan Yahir Lopez Rosales. Miles Joseph Lord. Brian Stephen Luna. Hayden Michael Lynch. Liz Valerie Maceda. Jasmine Mingmei Mad Sajadi. Rua Hamid Mahmood. Matthew Jacob Malpass. Thomas Sosa Marbury. Anna Maria Lise Marin Arroyo. Robert Charles Marion. Anthony Joseph Marland. Emily Rose Marquis. Quincy Karan Martin. Raven Dion Mathis. Chelsea Mackenzie Matthews. Avery Claire McCaskill. Selena Angela McCollum. Kiev Orion McDowell. Kayla Dream McGirt. Vernon Earl McHam. Cedric Quatarius McGinnis. Markel Burrell McKinney. Griffin McCoy McNeil. Nicholas Monsini Mendoza. Devin Charles Meneses. Dante Maurice Merritt. Jada Lynn Millen. Jace Stephen Minnick. Trayshawn Amar Monk. Chelsea Davinia Monar. Emma Crawford Moore. Maddox Joseph Moore. Easton McLeod Morgan. John Charles Morris. Ariane Victoria Morrison. Elena Estelle Moy. Carson Riley Mullins. Alyssa Marie Negron. Madison Page Nelson. Victoria Lee Wynn. Stefano Nyonkuru. Aislinn Catherine Norman. Babazi Niramugisha. Sarah Camille Oakley. Brian Chukwumeka Agbana. Sebastian Ariel Olmeida. Olivia Paige Olson. Ibrahim Farouk Omar. Alexis Ortigoza Rodriguez. Sarah Olivia Overton. Latasia Monique Page. Om Panchal. Caleb Antron Parker. Chloe Lynn Pate. Dhruviben Mihir Kumar Patel. Kalira Regine Patterson. Nicholas Alexander Payne. Maria Jose Pazos Limon. Fernando Cortez Peral. Evan Alexander Perry. Gabriel Blake Petty. Sierra Madison Phillips. Alejandra Isabel Perella Parra. Quantez Levon Poche. Thomas Dominique Puppo. Fahad Abdul Qadir. Justin Xavier Quick. Amar Ibn Mubarak Rahman. Jalen Antoine Rainey.
Great job, gentlemen.
Nicole Lorelei Ramirez Ramon. David Alejandro Ramirez Ortiz. Jackson Thomas Rober. Haley Eunice Reed. Tyler Donald Rikers. Joshua Alexander Reed. Quadir Jabri Reed. Adriana Sophia Retamales. Niles Gregory Reeves. Murphy Raylan Riggs. Hayden James Roan. Dylan Presley Roberts. Demetric Deshawn Rollins. Jacob Andrew Rosen. Carla Crease Rubio Hernandez. Antonio Luis Sanchez. Amelie Sanchez Hebreo. William Keyshawn Sapp. Julian Andre Saunders. Gabe Sullivan Saxon. Theodore Sakio. Griffin Matthew Schwartner. Meredith Ryan Scott. Maxwell Richard C. Zoe Jemima Salome. Nayetta Sandra Sandolo. Alexander Justin Serrano. Kendall Jewel Shaw. Ryan Thomas Shear. Spencer Hudson Shores. Riley Alexander Sykes. Jalen Grace Slade. Jacob Paul Slayton. Frank Jr. Smith. Justin Antonio Smith. Casey Lee Smith. Nicholas Jacoby Sneed. Elizabeth Marie Snyder. Amna Sohail. Cameron Russell Stamp. Mackenzie May Steiner. Andrew Brett Stevens. Patrick Brian Sterling. Colin Claiborne Stewart Streeter. Bria Angelique Strickland. Imaji Jatez Strickland. Layla Danae Marie Sturdivant. Isabel Hope Stum. Luke Robert Swift. Estefania Tagli. Sega Sima Takala. Jalea Taylor. Landon John Teeter. Brandon Jeffrey Tenney. Kaya Grace Thompson. Taylor Joy Thompson. Anna Marie Tippett. Keith Robert Tippett. Tiffany Pham Tran. Aria Trushant Trivedi. Travis Du Trong. Aman Saltine Sagai. Jessica Lynn Tucker. Salama Tuyogezi. Esmeralda Urista. Seth Aiden Van Pursuit. Ashlyn Grace Van Scoy. Alex Michael Van Voorhees. Richard Mark Varblain. Rebecca Katiana Vargas. Daniel Duck Vo. Julie Ann Vu. Da Da Wa. Kendrick Leon Walker. Amaya Nicole Walton. Malachi Ali Walton. Tierra Nicole Washington. William Chandler Watson. Jack Robert Weiss. Elizabeth Marie Wiconi. Abigail Elizabeth Whalen. Robert Scott Wiggum. Jasmine Nicole Whitaker. Gavin Daniel White. Jamari Deshawn White. Logan Alexander White. Malik Isaiah White. Jade Jadon Williams. Janai Jalen Williams. Ashton Riley Williard. Morgan Lynn Woodby. Emily Jordan Woods. Dedrick LaQuantez Wright. Jimmy Wu. Margaret Hamlin Yarborough. Mason Brian Yarbray. Kayla Cora Yarbrough. Corey Michael Yeager. James Ernest Francis Yingling. A. Chan Zaw. Destiny Deshawn Zimmerman. And Jabari Antonio Zimmerman.
Mr. Matson, please join me at the podium. Seniors, please stand.
By the power granted me by the state of North Carolina and the Guilford County Board of Education, and upon receiving verification of your credentials by the faculty of your school and your principal, Mr. Hettenbach, I offer my personal congratulations and recognize you with all the rights and privileges as graduates of Southwest Guilford High School. You may now turn your tassels.